Hi everyone, it's Digital Indy. I have a short video today on an abandoned homestead ranch in Wyoming, north of Jackson Hole. It sits in an open prairie, hidden behind some hills in the shadow of the Grand Tetons. While the log cabin is interesting, we'll briefly check it out. The jewel here is the barn. It still has lots of stuff left in it and was built with huge wooden beams and is gorgeous inside. If you love old barns, I think you're going to love this one. Let's get started. Now it looks like there are some residents around here in the prairie. It's a bison paddy. We'll see some other evidence of the bison around here, but they call this place home now. Now this is the homestead or log cabin on the property. I've noticed they've done a little bit of restoration work on that chimney because it looks like it's been recently upgraded. But this place is all boarded up. Nice log cabin. Got a pipe probably from a stove inside there. Now this place is really boarded up, so we're not going to be able to get inside today. But I don't think you'll be too disappointed because what we can get inside is the barn. It looks to me like there's maybe a root cellar here in this area. I'm guessing there was an original log cabin put here and then they've added on to it. Looks like there's some different phases on the build of this log cabin. Now we've got some dirty windows here. I tried to look inside, but I can see a few pieces of furniture still left in there. Maybe I'll bring some Windex next time. Now you'll see some modern doors and doorknobs inside of here, so I'm guessing this was abandoned probably in the 1980s. And this sits actually inside of Grand Teton National Park, so it was sold to the park. And then it's been left this way, and nobody's lived in it since. When I first came here, this is in a meadow that's hidden from any roads by these hills. And the road to it is a dirt road that's been closed and gated, so you have to I had to bring my bike and actually ride into this area. It's pretty far in. But looks to me like it doesn't see much visitation. I love those aspens off in the right hand corner. They're just kind of sitting out there all by their lonesome. But they're beautiful trees. Now look at this barn. She's a beauty. Look at those 4 wooden beams, pretty big. And there's junk all inside here. And I think the Park Service is storing some stuff inside here. You see like these tables and other stuff, but you also see some original items in here that would have been from when the ranch was operating. You know, as usual, there's nails all over the side and some pieces of bridle, and it's like part of a stove right there, those huge nails with things hanging on it. There's a lot of parts in here. My guess is that they would have stored hay in here and had horses on the property. Maybe cattle, I'm not sure. I love this old stove. I usually get to see these at every property I visit. I think one of those drawers is a warming drawer. You put bread in there and keep it warm, and another's an actual oven, and then you got the stove on top, all gas. There's a wooden box right here, or storage thing. There's nothing inside of it. You've got some saddle stands right here and other equestrian kind of items. Here's the part I love about this barn. I mean, when I first came in here, I thought, you know, this is interesting and everything. And I loved the large wooden beams inside of this log cabin barn. But then you get up here and you're like, wow. It's like a work of art. It's like the Sistine Chapel of barns. I love those little trash cans. They're probably from the 60s or 70s. One thing I noticed up in here is that there appears to be a popular spot for some large birds to sit. So maybe eagles, hawks will sit in that window and overlook those grassy fields for critters to pounce on. So it smells kind of birdsy up here. Got some ropes and cords hanging from the ceiling. I'm not sure what was hung there. Look at the Tetons right there. Isn't that an amazing view? And then you've got some pieces up there for a pulley. That's probably what they would have used to pull the hay up into the upper area up here. So you'd have that hay delivered right down there and then use the pulley to get it up into here. And this is where you'd store it for the winter. This is like tables to me. What do y'all think? Beautiful place. I'd love to have this at my home. Probably didn't have too many horses because there's only 3 saddle stands. Well, that's it for the tour of the barn. I hope you liked it. Now at the back here, I noticed looked like some activity. The grass is all worn down. The dirt looks like it's been stomped in. And when I took a closer look, the bison have been hanging out there, and they've been stomping down the grass, and there's more patties there, but neat place. But that's all for today. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.